The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the lap.
bloody hell. Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. I do apologise, it's me and Mr. TB the Bear, everyone's favourite bear. I do apologise, but as I'm trying to sort this stream out, I've been trying to buy my mother a lawnmower, and it's been a total nightmare. These past 2 weeks trying to get a lawnmower for her. I've finally done it, but I'm literally doing it while I'm talking to you, so please bear with me. Yeah, it's called real life getting in the way. Hello, Mr. Polish Eddie. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, please just bear with me for a moment. I've just got to take a picture of this lawnmower. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Anyway, hello, everyone. God, the phone's going off every second. Hello everyone, and just bear with me, I've got to take a picture of this bloody lawnmower. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Fun and games, it's all fun and games. Oh, bloody hell. Who else we got in the stream? Hello, Mr. Plynall Plessy. Welcome. Congratulations to Charles Leclerc on finally winning the Monaco. Yes, absolutely. Well done, Charlie boy. Where's his bloody lawnmower? Oh, God. There it is. There it is. Jesus Christ. Has anybody out there got a sister? Anybody out there got a sister? Well, if you have, you know exactly where I'm coming from. Pain in the bloody arse. What's this? What's this? Send me a picture of the lawn. What's it got a picture of a fucking lawnmower for? The fucking... Anyway. Right, that's it. Everyone, apart from you lovely people out there, go away. I'm busy. Right, here we go. Hello, Mr. Will F1 Game. He says, right, hiya guys, and welcome back to the morning Irishman. Yeah, that's the one. Boyle says F124, no doubt atrocious. Yeah, I bet it is. Hello, Just J-Mo. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Dave. Yeah, I get it, Dave. You're live, Dave. I get more notifications than you're live than I do. That's a good one. I like that one. Oh God, I'm getting messages again. For right, that's it. Go away. Right. I have to say, Jamie, that was absolutely fantastic. Yes, I like that. I get more notifications than you like than I do being a day. Fuck's sake. You should see the amount of not just the chats that you're in, but the amount of Facebook chats that I've just typed that in. I'm live. Oh God, the phone's going again. The bloody phone's. That's it. I'm cutting everyone off. Right. Let's just go. Right, here we go. Hello to TB from Will F1 Gaming. Let's have a hello from TB. Oh God, that bloody phone. Bloody phone. Right, she said okay, that's it. End of message. From me and Mr. TB the Bear. TB the Bear. Yes, everyone's favourite bear. He's still naked, everyone. He's still naked, just as Will F1 intends him to be. Look at him. Look. Can you see his willy? Can you see his willy? He's got one. It's there. What do you mean you can't see it? It's there. Little, tiny little willy. I have so much fun with that every night, I'll tell you, yes. Noshing that off. Yes. Anyway, let's continue. This stream's turned to shit. Scamming on Marketplace again, are we? Yes, that's me. Lawnmower? Don't you mean the 2024 Alpine? Yes, that's a lawnmower. Oh, talking about that, breaking news. Well, it's not really breaking. It's probably been out for about 2 days now. But yes, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I am going to say this. Flavio Briatore is returning to Formula One as the boss of Alpine. That's the rumour. I can't believe it. I thought he'd actually been banned from Formula One, but I may be wrong, or perhaps he has been, and now he's been rescinded and let back in again. But yes, the rumour is that Flavio Briatore is going to be returning to F1 for the Alpine team. Yes, fantastic. I can't wait. I really can't. We need some exciting team bosses, and he was definitely one of those. Yes. I mean, you got to give full props to Flavio Briatore. He was literally, I think, 57 years old, and he boffed Naomi Campbell. Yes, at 57 years old, he boffed Naomi Campbell. So full props to him. Full props for putting up with her, to be honest. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not. No. You know when they say sometimes you've got to get past the looks and just think about the personality? Well... That's my case in point, yes. So at 57 years old, he boffed Naomi Campbell. What I say is, good luck to you. At 55 years old, I can hardly get out of bed sometimes. But there you go. Just James lawnmower, you say? Just borrow Joe's car from Miami on Monday night. Yes! Boom. I still haven't recovered from that Monaco race, says Bart. No, I don't think anybody has, to be honest. Let's just talk about it as a little segue. I did do a video on Monday which completely crashed and died and burnt to a crisp. Because, I even put a Terminator on the thumbnail, but no. I mean, I knew it was going to crash and burn because of the subject matter, obviously. The Monaco Grand Prix was boring as shit. And oh my God, yeah, I just couldn't believe that race. I really couldn't believe that race. I got so excited for the big crash at the start. The big crash, I got so excited for that because, as I said in my video, it reminded me a little bit of Spa 1998, only of course in the dry, not in the wet. But I was like, yes. And of course, no one was hurt. Well, I did hear that a couple of photographers went to hospital a couple of hours afterwards, but they were released without any injuries, so they were fine. And I do understand Sergio Perez had a slight injury, but no real injuries to anybody involved really. So that's what I like to see. Of course, nobody wants to see any injuries, but we do like to see a good smash. And I have to say that was really frightening. You've probably seen the video already with Checo smashing straight into the barrier. Oh my God, that was a hard bloody hit. And those photographers, Jesus Christ, I would have shat my shorts if that was me. I tell you, because yeah, scary stuff. And now, of course, Red Bull, Christian Horner is complaining that it's going to cost $2 to $3 million to sort out the mess of Sergio Perez's car. I don't know why he's complaining, to be honest. 2 to 3 million. That's probably about as much as he spends on WhatsApp in a year. Anyway, so that's the situation. But the race itself, as I say, and after the red flag came out, and this is the thing that caught a lot of people. So many people that I've heard have been complaining to me, especially the American viewers, because the red flag caused a delay, I think, of about an hour. I don't know, because I was watching it on highlights. So, I had red flag and then the race started again. So it doesn't happen to me. But when you're watching it live, apparently the race was like an hour before it came back on again. And a lot of my American friends were saying, because they had it recorded, that it just cut off because, they only have an allocated slot to do these races on. And it just cut off before the end of the race, or even before the restart. So yeah, that was quite a problem. But yeah, what a race that was. Seriously, what a race that was. 76 laps with no pit stops at Monaco. It was just an absolute bore fest. I think, was it one person passed a car? I think it was one person who passed a car in the whole of that time. It was just single file, one behind the other. Even Max Verstappen said that was boring as shit, and I'm off for a run now with George Russell just to get over the horror of that race. I mean, Monaco is always like that. It's all, it's always a shit race because nobody can pass. And of course, the cars are too big. But I saw in a YouTube video yesterday, the cars are going to be smaller. For 2026, they are going to be shorter by 10 centimetres, I do believe it was. 10 centimetres. And they are going to be narrower as well. Yes, there was actually on this YouTube video, there's actually a picture of the current car and a mock-up of the car for 2026. Of course, we don't know the final designs yet because they haven't even built the car yet. But there's a mock-up of the car for 2026. And it showed them side by side, and you could clearly see a difference. Not so much in the width, but in the length of the car, there was a clear difference. So the cars are going to be a little bit shorter and a little bit narrower for 2026, which I'm excited about because they've basically been growing these cars over the past 10 to 15 years now, and they're just at a ridiculous level. They're a ridiculous length and they're a ridiculous width. They're just stupid. So to actually start bringing them back is good, and I hope that continues, and they start, over the next 10 years to slowly start chopping off not by mega amounts, but another 10 centimetres off the length of the car would be very welcome, and also a little bit more narrowing as well. Would also be welcome. So that's good news anyway. But yeah, so of course the race is just, you can't pass anyone. So it's just boring as shit. 74 laps? I don't know, whatever it was. And it was just Unbelievable. But there you go. Right, let's go to the messages. Yep, have a sibling here. Oh, you've got a sister, so you'll know what I mean. Pain in the eye. And unfortunately, my one's older than me, and so she gets those bragging rights of always being correct because I'm the eldest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're always correct. You're always wrong. They're always right. Yes, because they're the eldest. Okay? She's the eldest by 3 years, you see, so massively older. So, you can't say, you can't do anything. No, because they're always right. And that's how it works. Yes. Plot of Plenty says, I feel sorry for those watching the Monaco snooze fest. At least the 500 was on, even if it was delayed. That's true. Yes. It was just ridiculous. I don't remember anyone actually talking about the Monaco race while it was on. Afterwards, I looked around Twitter and all that, and just nobody was talking about Monaco. But lots of people were talking about the Indy 500, which is great to see. I have to say. Not good for F1, but great for the Indy races. Will F1 go says Hamilton has driven that Mercedes car backwards. Yes. Mercedes designed this car for him. Hamilton is a melt. He is. And, I know lots of people are excited that he's going to do so well at Ferrari, but we all know he's not going to. No. Because he's not the Lewis Hamilton that he once was. He's almost 40 years old now, and he's not. I mean, even Fernando Alonso, if you look at it, I mean, he's 43, 44. He's doing bloody well. But he's still not up there fighting for a championship, is he? Because he's got the age factor, which is against him. He is getting on a bit. And as you start to, disintegrate into old age like me, you do, things don't work as well as they did when you're in your 20s. Let's put it that way. In your 20s, I'm just trying to think back. Yeah, I think in your 20s, that's the prime. That's your prime. But once you get past that, 30s and 40s and 50s, then, you can't be as fast as you were. It doesn't mean, you're going to slow down, everything's going to drop off and you're going to, that doesn't happen. But you just take things a little bit slower. This is what's happened to Lulu. He keeps every time blaming the car. The car isn't great. It's unfortunately fallen down to almost a midfield position. And because of the fact that it's Lewis and to a little respect, George as well, although I've never really rated George Russell as a driver. Never really rated him as a person either, to be honest. He seems very, I don't know, very out of it. He just doesn't seem, he certainly doesn't seem like a competitive fighting, who should we compare him to? He's definitely not an Ayrton Senna, that's for sure. He's never going to be anywhere near that. And of course, we've seen in the past he can be very quick to judge accidents that are other people's faults when in fact it was him. And he has in the past made mistakes as well when he's been, in a very, very good position. So I would say, he's one of the good drivers. He's certainly not a great driver. I would put him in Damon Hill territory, to be honest. Yeah, a good driver, solid, reliable, but he's never going to be up there winning championships. It's not going to happen. I don't care if that Mercedes suddenly gets a burst of form in the next couple of years and is up there to like 2014 levels. I still don't see George Russell being up there, winning races. It just doesn't seem like, he's got that fire, that ultimate, let's put it, aggression, which is what you need in Formula One. Yes, that ultimate aggression. Senna had it in spades. Ayrton Senna had it in spades. He gave no fucks at all. He really didn't. He just, and he got a lot of criticism from people saying that, he was a complete arsehole. Yes, he was a complete arsehole on the track. Off the track, he wasn't, but a lot of people blurred his personality to sort of into that was what he was like all the time, which was not the case. But you put him on a racetrack and he was absolutely, he was the biggest arsehole out there, because his determination to win was above anything else, absolutely anything else. It just, he had to win at all costs, or he had to beat the person in front of him at all costs, as proved when he smashed straight into Alain Prost, deliberately on purpose. So yeah, so George Russell's never going to be up there. But Lulu's, you know, he keeps blaming it's the car. It's not me, it's the car. But, you know, I don't think it is the car, to be honest. I say that Mercedes, it's about a sixth or seventh place finisher at the moment. It's getting very close to a midfield team, which is very sad to hear. It's going back to the 2011, 2012 days, if everyone remembers that, when Mercedes first came back into the sport. Well, they were back in 2010, but obviously they didn't really sort of try to get any sort of results until about 2011, 2012, and of course they had Michael Schumacher there in the team as well. A lot of people underestimate that the foundation of that Mercedes team was actually built by Michael Schumacher. He did so much testing in that Mercedes back then in the day that he was fundamental in the success that, you know, the team got in their later years, especially with the 2014 onwards season with the hybrid engine. So yeah, but they seem to be returning to that 2011, 2012 sort of form where they're like 6th or 7th place finishes. So yeah, I just don't see, you know, Lewis keeps saying it's not me or it's the car. So with that in mind, it's going to be great to have the new season next year to see Lewis in another car, in a Ferrari, and to see what he does. Personally, I think 2 scenarios will happen. He will either do absolutely disastrously. I'm talking 12 to 15 place finishing every race. That's possible. Or I predict that he will finish basically the same as how he's finishing at the moment at Mercedes. 6th, 7th, 8th places. Something like that. I predict that's what will happen. I'm hoping that the disaster scenario of him finishing 15th every race isn't going to happen. Of course, you know, for the first half of the season, he will blame that it's the car, I'm not used to the car. You know, so that'll be his excuse. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure next season he's going to be a 6th, 7th, 8th place finisher. Yeah, he just reminded me of Riccardo Patrese right now. If anyone remembers back in the day, Riccardo Patrese ended up for a few years being a very decent driver, but as he got older, you know, his reactions started to go, but he became an absolutely great number 2 driver. So they kept putting him in teams with like number 1 drivers. He was actually the partner of Nigel Mansell as well at some point. So, you know, he was a great number 2 driver in the end as he got into his older years. And it was better to have a decent number 2 in a good team than it was how a lot of them go in that once, you know, they start to go down in performance, they then move on to middle and lower teams. You know, like a classic example of this, of course, is Valtteri Bottas, who was at the time in a top team at Mercedes, and now he's just basically gone to Alpha, and he's just taking the money and running basically because he's done absolutely nothing in that car. He showed so much promise in the first couple of races in that car. I think he finished 6th in the first race, didn't he? Just behind Lulu, I do believe. But since then, he's done absolutely nothing in that car, and he just seems to me really bored. Doesn't really, you know, not interested, not even interested in the racing really. He's just turning up, taking the money, and going home, and that's about basically it for Valtteri Bottas. It really is. So we will see. Boyle says, yeah, they haven't, Will. Not going to design their car and a driver who is leaving. Of course, also, what happens is when you are leaving a team, and especially in this situation where he's announced it very early that he is leaving the team, unfortunately, he gets left out of a lot of developments for the car for next year because they don't want him taking secrets from Mercedes and going into, I mean, there's not many secrets they can take, especially performance terms that Ferrari could use. But any kind of, intellectual property, as they like to call it, which is, something that belongs to Mercedes, they don't want that to be transferred to Ferrari. So unfortunately, Lewis is in this no man's position at the moment where team meetings and questions or anything to do with development of the car for next year, unfortunately Lewis is going to be left out of that because they don't want anything to be transferred. They're very, very secretive about their intellectual property. The intellectual property is basically everything that is on the car that you are driving. Every single nut and bolt belongs to Mercedes, and they do not want anything at all to be transferred over to Ferrari. Don't forget, a few years ago, of course, we had that big scandal where that is exactly what happened. People passing notes and what have you on other cars. So they don't want that to happen. So the best way to do that is basically to leave Lewis out of the development meetings and stuff like that. So Lewis is in a bit of a strange place anyway. So he's not going to be able to help on this year's car to actually sort of try and push it forward. Because he's not going to be there for those sort of meetings. He's basically, all he can do is turn up, drive the car, and go home again. That's basically all he can do. That happens, unfortunately, when you announce that you're going to another team very, very early, which he has done. I mean, personally, I would have left it till about the summer silly season, during the summer break, and then said, oh, I'm going to Ferrari. Then by then you're over halfway through the season, and it really doesn't matter about, stuff being... But to announce it now, they've had to be very careful, basically from the first race, to make sure that nothing, sort of gets passed on for next year. So, yeah, it is a bit of a strange and crazy time for Lewis Hamilton at the moment. As I say, he's basically just a driver now that turns up, does his race and goes home again. So yeah, they made the 2024 car based more on Hamilton's feedback, so he has, because he moans at the last 2 years, so now they're listening to him. Yes, I must admit though that that side pod idea, I always thought that was stupid anyway. Because none of the other cars have adapted it, so it obviously doesn't work. Think they've made it around Susie Wolf. They forgot to put a space for her handbag though, so they gave it to Lewis instead. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I like that. Yes. If you're going to build a Formula One car, don't forget to leave space. If you're going to build a Formula One car for a lady, don't forget to leave space for her handbag. That's what I always say. Yes. Don't forget, oh, that's me Viagra timer. Don't forget to leave space for her handbag. TB's willy is bigger than yours. I cannot confirm or deny. Hamilton fans all think Mercedes are sabotaging Hamilton. Yeah, I expect they do think that, because we all know what the Hamilton fans are like. They are absolutely vitriolic in their obsession with all things Lulu. All things Lulu. Absolutely vitriolic. They really are. But in reality, is that actually the case? Are Mercedes sabotaging Lewis? No, of course not. Of course not. That's not how it works. But of course, the Lewis Hamilton fans, all the conspiracy theories, they'll all be there. So yeah, but that's seriously, that's not how it works. It really isn't. Plano Places, Briatore's ban was overturned. Thank you for that. So yeah, I thought he did have a ban for Formula One. Obviously, that was after the 2008, wasn't it, with the crashing into a wall scenario to let Fernando Alonso win. That was obviously when he got the ban, wasn't it? So now he's back. I know a lot of people that got bans that have come back to the sport. Flavio, the guy who hid behind Schumacher Alonso. God, he is atrocious. Yes, he is. But don't forget, at 57, he boffed Naomi Campbell. Well played. Plano Planet says Briatore is a cheater. Yes, oh yeah, definitely. I agree with you there. Definitely a cheater. All the time he was at Benetton, he was a cheater. I mean, that Benetton car. I've been watching some stuff about it the last couple of years, and in fact, both the 2 years, 94 and 95. Not forgetting, of course, the Schumacher hitting Damon Hill at the end of the race incident. Push that aside. Both those years, the Benetton car, they were cheating during both those years, so they really didn't win or deserve those championships. They weren't the only ones, though. I did hear that also Ferrari were cheating as well, and I do believe Williams. So it was all a complete clusterfuck during that 94-95 season. And in case you're wondering, well, why was it 94-95 season? That was because 94 was the first year when all the aids were banned. Traction control. You also had the suspension with the active suspension. That was banned as well. All that was banned. And the trouble was, because all those systems were in place, you know, they had all computer programs and what have you. The problem was that some of the teams, Benetton, Williams and Ferrari, were still using traction control. Not so much during the race, but to control the start of the race. So they were having a traction system which helped them, you know, get away quicker off the line. I'll say once the race started, I think it was pretty much, you know, there wasn't any traction. But just to get them off the line. And I don't know if you remember back in the days of the 90s when you used to have that engineer who used to stand by the side of the car with his laptop plugged into the car. Of course, those days are now long gone. But yeah, we used to have the laptop plugged into the car. We always used to thought, now, you know, what's he putting into that laptop? And now we know, yes, there was illegal traction controls on the Ferrari, the Williams, and the Benetton as well. Mostly to do with getting off the line, as I say. So really, 94 and 95 was a complete cluster. We don't actually know who really won those championships because there was so much cheating going on behind the scenes. It was unbelievable. Of course, Williams and Ferrari, that was only ever a rumour, but it was proved definitely that Benetton were using illegal traction control. That was definitely proved, but it was just a rumour for the other two teams, so they actually got away with it because they said no, it wasn't. But yeah, so 94, 95 was a complete cluster. I'll say we really don't know who actually won those championships because it was all up in the air. Will says, I mean, how old is Flavio by now? 70 or something? He must be getting on. I mean, when he boffed Naomi Campbell at 57 years old, well done, sir. That was a few years ago now, because, I mean, Naomi Campbell, I think she's got to be about 110 by now, surely, isn't she? Well, I'll tell you what, you've piqued my interest. So let's have a look, shall we? Flavio Briatore. Age. Let's put that on the screen for you right here. You'll be able to see it off to the right hand side. There it is. He's 74 years old. 74 years old. And still not boffing Naomi Campbell. I doubt if he'd be able to manage it these days. Not at 74. Jesus. Why won't this bloody web page move across? Move across web page. Oh, I'm having problems here tonight, lads. I'm having problems here. Why won't the web page move across? Am I doing the wrong thing? No, it just goes over. Move across. Move. All right, don't move across then. So let's have a look at Naomi Campbell's age. I can't even remember how do you spell it. I don't know. Naomi. There she is. Right, I'm gonna guess 54. I've got no idea. I'm gonna guess 54. Here we go. But oh my god! Jesus. Wowzers. That's unbelievable. She is 54 years old. Oh, now my bloody thing's moving. 54 years old. Wowzers. Wowzers. I presume this is probably what she looks like now. I'll have to admit, she doesn't look too bad. She doesn't look too bad for 54 years old. Can't see whether she had any work done. It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. She's gone au naturel. Au naturel. Yes. I mean, if anyone doesn't know, back in the day, she was possibly one of the original supermodels. You had this big field of about 6 girls who were absolute. Well, they were called supermodels, but there was loads of them, and she was one of them. Oh, she's only 46 there, but she's 54. Let's put in pictures. There you go. Let's make myself a bit smaller here, because no one wants to see my ugly mug. We all want to see Naomi Campbell, don't we? Who, don't forget, was boffed by Fabio Briatore at 57 years old. Bastard! Bastard! What a bastard! Hang on, let's go to Google Images, because that's a little bit better than this. Bastard! No, I still can't remember bloody how to spell her name. No, I don't know. There we go. There you go, that's a bit better. So there is Naomi Campbell, as I say. She was a supermodel, and she was also had a vicious reputation for being a complete bitch. Yes, justifiably, I have to say, if you've seen her in interviews. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, but there she was. She was the original supermodel. And did I mention she got boffed by Flavia at 57 years old? Yes. But there she is. She's currently 54. This looks like a recent picture. There you go. I have to say, not bad. I can't see whether she had any work done or not. She might have. Well, she might have had the old lips done, but they all get that done here. Yeah, she might have had the cheeks done. Yeah, it's all right. She might have had some work done. Yeah. But there you go. Naomi Campbell. Can't be bad. Put myself back over here again. I forgot about that video you put out, to be honest. I know. Hello, Mr. Champ92. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for getting back to you about 10 minutes after you've put a comment in. Keep racing for life, everyone. Yes, indeed. The fact Berman isn't in that Huskar instead of K-Mag is a hate crime. It is a little bit. I'm very surprised that Berman isn't in there, but K-Mag actually got away with that incident, didn't he? So he hasn't got those extra 2 points that he needs on his scorecard to get a one-race ban. Yes, he only needs 2 more points, and he's got that one-race ban. So, but he got away with it, didn't he? So he hasn't got that on there. So, I mean, it's, you know, he could not have that ban at all now, because if he, you know, is sensible and doesn't muck anything up, there's no reason to get those other 2 points. So he could be all right for the rest of the season. Lucky Yank, says Bra. Only 4 overtakes in the 2024 race. Yeah, it was pretty disappointing, I have to say. It's got to the point that I want Magnussen off the grid now. Yes, I understand. Monaco, baby. No. Yes, a reversal of the Jensen Button. Monaco, baby. Yeah. Absolutely. 3 years older. Crikey, she must be 81 then, with Dave being 78. Leave it now. Just had a strange noise. Sorry. Hamilton will just drive Ferrari backwards whilst filling his pension pot. 78-year-old Hookster. I am not that old. No, I'm not 78. Contrary to what people keep telling me, I'm not, okay? I am the same age as Jason Statham. Yes. Yes, nobody says to Jason Statham, oh, you're bloody old mate now, isn't it? No, nobody says it to him, but to me they do. To me, but no, I am the same age as Jason Statham. Yes. Unfortunately, I haven't got a whatever her name is, Rosie Huntingly Whiteley, standing behind me. No. All I've got is a stuffed bear. Yes. It's very, very sad, but there you go. Monaco is the circuit equivalent of a VW Beetle. Historic, yes, and therefore it needs to be remembered. Is it good to drive? God, no. It's horrific. Yes, it is horrific. Absolutely. But it used to be such a great circuit. I used to love Monaco. I've just grown to hate it, and I hate it on the F1 games. Every time I'm doing my all seasons recording the episodes, and then suddenly Monaco pops up, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, no. Hate it with a passion, because I just don't get anywhere. I end up 17th on the grid, which is a great position to be in at Monaco. That's exactly where you want to be. Yeah, that's really going to get you up there, and I end up pretty much last. It's ridiculous, donkulous. Monaco is good to drive around. Maybe you're not very good at Monaco. Maybe that's the answer. Yes. Planet Plessy says, I'm interested in how many people will still be supporting Mercedes when Lewis leaves next year. Yes, that's a good point. How many people will still be supporting Mercedes when Lewis leaves next year? Not very many, I think, is my conclusion to that. Not very many. But we will see what happens. Will says Hamilton 15th in a Ferrari. I know, Will, but I've just got this horrible suspicion that's what's going to happen. I mean, first race, he probably will end up 15th because it will be his first time in the Ferrari. And no one's going to say anything about that. They're going to say, yeah, it's first race, whatever. But I just think that it could be 15th, all season. That's the worrying thing. It really could. Hopefully it won't be. Hopefully there's enough oomph in that Ferrari to, bring it up to 8th place. But I can't see Lewis really dragging that car. Everyone's expecting Lewis to be in the Ferrari next year and for him to be winning races and winning that elusive 8 championship. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. I bet you my F1 Games PlayStation channel that's not going to happen. If it does, I shall delete this channel. There you go. But that's how confident I am that it's not going to happen. It isn't. It definitely isn't. He's not going to be win. I mean, he might win a few races. I can't say anything about that. But he's not going to be winning his 8th championship next year in a Ferrari. No way. No way. Hamilton fans will go mad if you keep comparing him to Riccardo Patrese. But he is. He is. He's very much like... Oh, is there some kind of... yeah, all right. Is there some kind of racist connection? Is there to Riccardo Patrese? I don't know. I haven't read up, but I'm trying to read between the lines of what you're saying now. I'm obviously there's some connection there to Riccardo Patrese. Bottas has never been that good. True. Once again, like Daniel Ricciardo, he at a time was in the best car, so he looked pretty decent. But that's only because he was in the best car. Yeah, but was he any good to start with? No, just like Daniel Ricciardo, he was in the best car for a while. But was he any good, really? No, don't think so. Hello, Matthew D'Souza. Welcome to the stream. I think Ferrari are moving in the right direction, finally, to be fair. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Ferrari are definitely moving in the right direction. Definitely. I'm very happy to see the progress of Ferrari, because Ferrari is a great name to have in Formula One. Love to see it. And I love to see them do well. And, it's been a very long time. I think it's been like the Schumacher era, isn't it? Really, that's the last time Ferrari had any sort of domination. So it's great to see. And, yeah, I definitely agree with you. They are heading in the right direction. I'm kind of a little bit worried whether that direction will dip down a little bit next year when Lewis joins. I'm just a little bit worried by that. When anyone moves to another team, there's always a bit of, shuffling around and things change. So I'm just worried that the consistency, the development that Ferrari got now could take a little dip when Lewis, not for very long, but just for like the first half of the 2025 season. I just think that things could dip down a little bit for Ferrari. I'm hoping that's not going to happen. I hope they're going to continue, but yeah, just to me, because once you get big changes, it does tend to affect results, unfortunately. But anyway, we will see. This is all speculation, of course. We will see when Lulu comes out in red in 2025 for the first. I can't remember what the first race is for 2025. It's probably Bahrain again, isn't it, or something, or one of the Far East countries. But yeah, we will see. We will see. Ferrari will be worse off when Hamilton goes there. There goes a quote from Will F1 there, and I agree. I do think that's going to happen. Hamilton is done as a top driver. Not a chance in hell he wins another title. He won't even get close. No. Ironic that Ferrari always does best when it's a Frenchman in charge. Yes, isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic? Hamilton will be destroyed by Leclerc. Yes, I do agree with you there. I do believe he will be destroyed by Leclerc. The feminists, the feminists. Oh, I love the feminists. Yes, the feminazis. Maybe I shouldn't have said that word, but there you go. I love the feminists. I do. I love the feminists. Yes. You can't beat a good feminist. Yes. Hello, Jess McFadden. How you doing? How you doing? You can't beat a good feminist. Yeah, I love feminists. Yeah, I love them. Yes, love them. Just imagine Hamilton at Alpine. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I could imagine it because it could come true. Yes. Because if he doesn't do very well at Ferrari have got a fierce reputation for, getting rid of useless drivers pretty quickly. So if he doesn't do well at Ferrari, he could well end up at Alpine for 2026. Woo. Oh, could you imagine that though? Hamilton at Alpine. Wow. I mean, that would be the modern day equivalent of Hamilton going to Jordan, wouldn't it, really? It's definitely the same category, wouldn't it? That would be Hamilton going to Jordan. Oh, God. Bra says, yeah, Mercedes aren't Red Bull. They are pretty obviously sabotaging Perez to some extent. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. I don't know myself, but that's what a lot of people... Crashgate, that's the one, says Will F1 going. Yes, Crashgate, yes. Amazing who you can boff when you have mafia bosses you can rely on. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Mercedes aren't Red Bull. They're pretty obviously... Oh, sorry, I just read that. Red Bull wouldn't harm Perez in a way where he's qualifies 15th or whatever. This is true. Maybe they don't sabotage directly, but they definitely give him inferior equipment and whatnot. The cold shoulder treatment, basically. Perez went downhill from Monaco 2023 and totally lost his head. Pepper sprayed a taxi driver. Oh, is that the Riccardo Patrese? Didn't think he was quite that old. Oh yeah. That was Gash. I know that was Gasho because that was mentioned on Josh's video. Because in case anyone doesn't know, I make those skits for him every other week, and that was Bertrand Gasho was the one who pepper sprayed a taxi driver. Yes. Will says I'm referring to Dave's Gasho skits. Yeah, that's me. Amazing what you can do when it comes up in the search bar. She looks good for a girl that's probably full of plastic. She looks good for a girl that's probably made of plastic. Oh, that's no way to talk about Madonna. Oh my God. I'll tell you what, when she first showed pictures of her last plastic surgery, whenever that was, I, I was just amazed. I went, oh my God, she looks like the Bride of Wildenstein. Just horrible, horrible. Why would you do that to yourself? Just grow old disgracefully, like everyone else does. Well, everyone who can't afford plastic surgery anyway. Just grow old disgracefully. You don't need to do that to yourself, really. You don't. It's just pure vanity. That's all it is. Pure vanity. Yes. I can tell you right now, at 55 years old, I've had no work done whatsoever. And look, see, still as fresh as the day I was born. I can't see shit now. No, seriously, I can't even see my hand in front of my... Where's my hand? Where's my hand? Where? No, I can't see it. I can't see it. Literally blind as a bat. Right now, I'm doing this as an experiment. I never actually see with my normal eyes. Yes, I've always got glasses on. I've actually got 2 pairs of glasses. And I will explain. I've got reading glasses and I've got seeing glasses. See? And every time I want to see something, I have to put them on. And every time I want to read something, I have to put them on. Now, before you're saying, for cock's sake, Dave, this is 2024. 2024. Why have you got 2? Why don't you have 1 pair? There's a reason for that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. And that is because, unfortunately, as I've mentioned in the past... Oh, bloody hell, my chair's broke. Fuck. Bastard. It's okay. No, it's not. Hang on. I've got to put the catch back. Right, okay. I've got all seasons vibes now. Right, okay. The answer to the question that no one ever asked was... Why have you got 2 pairs? Because I've mentioned in the past, I do suffer from vertigo. And unfortunately, when I've got reading glasses on, which is like right now, so I can read stuff, I can only do it with my head sort of pretty stable. If I rapidly swing my head from left to right like that, I will get vertigo. Okay? But if I do it with these glasses on, it's not a problem. See, look, I can go left to right, no vertigo. Okay, so for reading stuff, I have to really keep pretty static. I can move around a little bit, but not too much. So if I had 1 pair of glasses with those stupid half moon things in the bottom, it would probably set off my vertigo because I'd be moving with 1 set of glasses on all the time. So that's the reason why I got 2 sets of glasses. Anyway, as I said, a question that nobody even asked or even cared. Oh God, Dave is trying to get his rocks off again. Oh yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy. Maturity of a 7-year-old, obviously, for fuck's sake. Bit like you, Dave. Tiamat Marduk won at Australia in his career mode, says Will F1 Gaming. Did he really? Well done to Benji boy. Yes, I love Benji, I really do. Come on, Dave, hurry up and get back to the comments or they'll disappear. Yes, sorry, Blind of Plenty, I'm back. Steak Alpha BMW Kick Valtteri Motorsport Romeo Sauber Bottas. Difference is, Dave, you've not been pumped with 70 tons of Botox and plastic. That's true. Monaco was fun to drive in F1 97, but in 98 it was like driving a dump truck. Yes, I do agree with you. If you go back to those early games, I'm going to go off tangent again. If you go back to those early games, you will see that Monaco is a great racetrack to go on. Look at F1 97. Look how wide the track is. It's absolutely unbelievable how wide that track is, especially into the casino hairpin, or whatever it was called back then. But it's just so wide. You've got so much space. It's unbelievable. But then, unfortunately, in the later games, they were going, that's not realistic. That's not actually how wide it is. So they made it thinner. But I preferred it much more when it was F1 97. Because it was just so wide. And that's probably why I developed a love for Monaco, which has slowly degenerated over the years because of that game. But yes, 98. If you marry that up with the absolutely shit handling, it was a nightmare for Monaco. If ever you want to know if a game's good or not, just try it out at Monaco. If it can't handle Monaco, then the game is pretty shit. Yes, so anyone who's bought F1 24, go to Monaco first. Then you'll know if it's any good or not. No, Monaco is shit for anyone who isn't leading. Qualify on pole then. I can't. Hamilton will turn into Andre Lotti. Yes. Have you tried driving Monaco on a controller? Better off missing your hands. Yes. Setups exist. No. We don't do setups around here. Again, you're just not very good. No connection there. Australia, first race of 2020. Oh, thank you, Will. Australia is the first race of 2025. Wow, we're going back to the future. Back to the classics. Oh, I used to love Australia as the first race of the season. Really. That was back in the days when I used to be able to watch it live on ITV. Oh, I'm getting a nerd orgasm now. I'm getting a nerd orgasm live on ITV, 3:15 in the morning for the Australian Grand Prix. Oh my God, that was heaven. It was, and I used to lap it up. Every practice session live, every qualifying session live, and the race live as well. Oh my God, those were the days. Those were the days. Australia was the first race in 2025 because of Ramadan Damagan couldn't give a damn. That's the one. Hamilton will lead the team in the wrong direction. That's Dave off the air. That must be because of my Femo comment. Is it my Femo comment? You'd boff Jess McFadden given half the chance. I don't think half a chance is as much as I'd need. I don't even think a quarter of a chance would be enough as I need. Jess McFadden, one of Dave's crushes. For getting rid of useless drivers, Leclerc has been there a while. Leclerc isn't useless. Prior to last weekend, no way Gasly is better than Leclerc. To be brutally honest, Leclerc and Norris. Alonso, Norris. Verstappen, Norris. Least Madonna is apparently an alright person. I heard she is, yeah. Russell, Norris. I'm joking on that one. Russell is not as good as Norris. We get it, Dave. You're basically dead. Bastards. It's 2024. Some Hamilton fans are still crying about 2021 when he bottled the championship with all those mistakes. I know. Hello. I'm at a place called Vertigo. If you get that reference, you probably have crap taste in music like I do. I unfortunately don't get that reference, but I'll go along with it. You know, to me, pop music finished with Steps and S Club 7. Yes, that was the epitome of pop music for me. Yes, I think they finished about 2007, didn't they, or something? I don't know, but that was it for me. Once you've had Steps, you never go back. On 110% AR, no, don't be silly. F1 98 was like a dump truck on every circuit, to be honest. It was indeed. Go to Jeddah first. This is F1 1997. Imagine F1 2001 at Monaco. Yes, imagine that. Naomi Campbell is a better driver than Hookster. She probably is. And did I mention that Flavio Briatore boffed Naomi Campbell at 57? Get in there, my son. Get in there. Fantastic. I'm so jealous. I am. I'm so jealous. 57 years old. 57 years old. Oh my God. 57. I can't even find one on Bumble. Flavio Briatore is a better driver than Hookster. I agree. Absolutely. Yes. He's also better in the department as well. Because did I tell you that at 57... He boffed Naomi. Get in there, my son. Get in there. That's gotta be a better experience than a copy of F1 24, isn't it? I'm boffing Naomi Campbell at 57 years old. I'd rather do that any day than have a copy of F1 24. But sadly, in my PlayStation right now, I have a copy of F1 2024. and it's not unlocked yet. So I should be back tomorrow for the usual manic live stream of me playing F1 2024. So look out for that, everyone. Look out for that. It'll be at the usual time, which will be very, very late. Probably from about midnight onwards. I don't think it gets unlocked till midnight anyway. So, but if it's unlocked earlier, I shall be back at midnight tomorrow for the usual F1 2024 shenanigans. And I promise this year I will not be painting any cars. No. I know a lot of people out there still haven't got over the nightmare of I think it's 2 years ago now, when a colourblind person was trying to paint a car. I will not be doing that this year. I promise. But what I will be doing, of course, is testing the biggest thing out there at the moment, which is the handling, because it's just polarised so many people. I've seen a complete 50-50 split. Some people say it's brilliant. Some people say absolute rubbish. It's like a toy car going around the circuit, they're saying. So I really want to get out there tomorrow and give it a thorough good thrashing and see exactly whether people are right or whether they're wrong. Obviously, I'm far from the fastest controller driver out there, but what I have got is over 40 years experience of going round in circles on these Formula 1 games. Over 40 years of experience. So I will be able to tell you out there, whether the handling is rubbish or not. Only if you're a controller user. I've got no idea, wheel users. I do apologise. If you're a wheel user, I wouldn't bother watching the stream because it would be little interest to you. Yes, I've been a controller user since the start of, since they started making controllers for consoles, basically, yes. So I can't help you if you're a wheel user, I'm sorry. Tiffany Dell is a better yes, he is, absolutely. Jason, yes. Vicky Butler, Ricky Butler Henderson. Ricky Butler, I'm starting to stand like bloody that bloke off of, what was his name, Steptoe. You dirty old man. You dirty old man. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, Vicky Butler. Sasha Fenest is a better call. I've not heard of that one, Will. Is that male or female? I'm guessing it's female with Sash, but it might be a... Hang on a minute. Let me get to the bottom of the chat. Max Verstappen is not a better driver than Hookster. Well, thank you, Mr. Blind Plessy, I totally agree with you. Here we go. Jack Nichols, oops, is a better. Yeah, let's just grab that comment off the screen right now, Will. Let's just grab that comment and just poof. Let's just put it in the recycle bin. Yes, let's put it in the recycle. I can't show you my recycle bin because I haven't got the screen showing. But yeah, just imagine, Will, the recycle bins. You see where my mouse pointer is? Just imagine, Will, the recycle bins up there. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just grab that comment that you've put there, Jack Nichols. We'll highlight it and we'll grab it. We'll grab it, Will. We'll grab it and we'll put it over there in the recycle bin, and then we'll just never mention it again. First blow, give way to the car behind you when you can. David Coulthard is a better driver than Hookster. Yes, it's a U2 reference. U2? Oh my god, I like U2. Alex Jacks is a better driver than Hookster. Absolutely. Yes. And a better commentator as well, don't forget. But then that's not saying much. Dario Franchitti is a better driver. Yes. Martin Brundle is a... Yes. Speaking of pop music, Top of the Pops repeats on BBC 4. It's on 1996, which means soon the Spice Girls will be on. Do you want to be my lover? Do you want to be my lover? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want, what I really, really want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I apologise. I'm sorry. I lost my head for a moment there. I'm sorry. Listen, if your headphones are just broken in your ears, if you've got them in, or if your tablet sound is just completely, I'm sorry. I apologise. I'm sorry. Sorry, I lost my head for a moment. The Spice Girls. The Spice Up Your Life, yes. That's Christian Horner's theme tune, by the way. Yes, he's got it on his phone. Yes. Spice Up Your Life. Hello, is that WhatsApp? Is that WhatsApp? Ooh, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? No, YouTube, don't take me off yet. Don't take me off there yet. No. I'll be good, I promise. I promise I'll be good. Yes. Ron Dennis is a better driving Hookster. Absolutely. Bobby Rahal is a better... Yes. Yes. Michael Messi. Yes. You bought the game. Boo. I know, Mr. Blind Plessy, but let me explain. Let me explain. Almost 10 years ago now, on the 6th of December 2014, there was this young, impressionable man who decided to start a YouTube channel. And yes, I'm now starting to talk like James May. And unfortunately, he decided to name this said YouTube channel F1 Games PlayStation. Yes. And ever since then, he has been saddled with the fact that every year he has to keep buying that stupid bloody Formula 1 game because he basically fucked up on the title of his channel. Yes, by calling it I mean, it's clear in the title that it's expected that if I'm called F1 Games PlayStation, that I should be playing F1 games on bloody PlayStation, even though I don't want to. I knew I should have just called it The Hookster. I should have just called the channel The Hookster or The Hook or anything, but no. And now, unfortunately, the name is universally known throughout the world. Yes, everyone knows F1 Games PlayStation. I've even been recently featured in a website article where, unfortunately, they got a little bit confused with my name and they called me F1 Games PlayStation. No, F1 Games Experience. Yes. I don't know where they got that from, but they did. Yes. And they were talking about the new F1 game and about how bad the handling is. And they actually linked one of my videos in the actual article. So yes, I am now famous. Thank you very much. And hopefully I will get lots of money now from this newfound fame. Unfortunately, it means I probably won't be able to do any more live streams now because, you know, it's just not worth it because, you know, you're now little people and I'm now big people. So, you know, we'll have to part our ways and say goodbye. No, so yeah, I got featured on a website. I can't remember which one it was. It wasn't a very big one. And they linked one of my videos. It was the one I did about the eSport drivers all saying that it was undrivable. And apparently in the article, I spoke to 52 eSports drivers who said it was No, I didn't. I saw someone post that on Twitter and I just copied what he said. Yes. I didn't speak to them personally because I don't know any eSports drivers. Well, I know of them. I know they exist, you know. I know there's a Yarno Oatmeal. I know there's a Brendan Lee. Yes. And, you know, others. Possibly. Can't think of quite offhand. But I know of their existence, but I don't personally know them. And I don't personally speak to them. So, your website, you fucked up. You fucked up royally. Yes, you did. And by the way, my fucking channel name is not F1 Games Experience either. No, it's PlayStation. As someone pointed out to me, the reason why they didn't say PlayStation is so they didn't have to pay you. Yes, and it's absolutely outrageous. So yeah, I got mentioned on a little website. It's the first time I've ever seen myself on a website, to be honest. Since the 80s anyway. But yeah, so there's my little claim to fame. Almost as good when I ended up on the X-Matty G Christmas banter stream, but no, that'll never get repeated again. Lance Stroll is a better... Yes. Logan Sargent... No, sorry, it's now officially Logan Private. Yes. Because he's so bad, he's been busted back down to private. Yes, that's a little joke I did on Monday, and only one person got it. But as long as I hit one person in the audience, that's all that matters. So it's now Logan Private. And yes, he is. Nicholas Latifi, yes. The 50% positive comments were probably paid by EA. Yes, they probably were. Esteban Gutierrez, yes. Jolly Off Pot, yes. Oh, God. He had to go there, didn't he? TRL Limitless. Now listen, Mr. Boyle, let's just like the other comment. Let's just grab that one now. Let's just grab that one. Let's just grab it now. Pull it away from. Oh no, pull it away from there and put it up here into our little special place called the recycle bin. Put it in there and let's just forget about it now, shall we? Let's just forget about it now. 1 year since Jack Nicholls got sacked. Wow, has it been that quick? Didn't think it was that long. You two are overrated. True. Jake Dennis is the better driver. Yes, he is. Jake Hughes. Yes. I'm sure the Spice Girls helped launch the 90... Yes, they did. They did indeed launch the 1997 McLaren. KDF1 is not a better driver. No, he's not. As well as launching Channel 5. Yes. Stoffel. Yes. Brendan Hartley. Well, as you brought up Brendan Hartley, I'm going to have to use my catchphrase. It's amazing, isn't it, how it's 2024 and this catchphrase now is shunned upon. Oh, no, can't say that anymore. But only, I think it was 2018 when he was in Formula 1, wasn't it? And I was using it in the career mode. I was using this catchphrase and nobody batted an eyelid. So it's amazing how things change over the years, isn't it? But yes, Brendan Hartley, so gay, so bloody gay. Sergio Sirotkin is a yes. So yes. Chemo and yes. Kevin Mack, yes. Roman yes. Jarno Opnia, oh absolutely. Do a Jarno Opnia career mode. God. Alonso is a yes. Jolly on Palmer says that you have to be alert on the street circuit. Yes, you do. Hartley, Brendan Hartley, Kamui Kobayashi, yes. Jarno Trulli, yes, he is indeed. Right, I want to look up that one that he said because I can't. Who is it? Sasha. Let's just. This is purely for research purposes, you know. 'Cause I'm not quite sure what that is. If this turns up as a man, I'm gonna be very upset. What's the name? ASSACHA. Sasha Baron Cohen. No, not him. FENESTRAZ. Is that it? What the hell's this? Oh no! 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 I thought it was going to be a lady. I thought it was going to be a No! No! Come on! Come on! I thought it was a lady. Oh, that's crushed me. That has. I thought it was going to be a lady. A lady. Oh, okay. Sorry. I got to move on from that. But just before that, now this is what I want to look at because I looked at this with very, very keen interest on Sunday's race. Yeah, it's very keen interest. Because they kept cutting to her during the race. So yeah, this is the one I was more interested in. Yes, and that's Rebecca Donaldson. Yes, Carlos Sainz. Bit of crumpet. Oh, I used to love that word. There she is, Rebecca. Yeah, hang on, I got to go to Google Images again because this is all shit. Oh wait, I'm on Google News. Right, here we go. Rebecca Donaldson, is that the one? There you go. Yes, this was of interest to me. Yes, they kept cutting to her during the Grand Prix. Yes, and she is Carlos Sainz's girlfriend. There she is, and she is a model. Yes, she's a model. Yes, she does lots of modeling, mostly in bikinis. Yes, bikinis and very nice bikinis they are. There she is, being a model with her bikini. Yes, very, 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 very nice, Carlos. Very nice indeed. Yes, you must be very proud. You must be very proud. Oh, look, there's more of Rebecca in a bikini. Yes. Oh, yes. That's very. Yes, we like that, don't we? Yes. Yes. Anyway, let's move on. You know, Sasha, if you'd watched the Cruel... No, I never watched that. No. Is that Formula E? Oh, it's Formula E. No, I don't watch Formula E. Well, I can't because it's on a paid platform, isn't it? But I don't watch it anyway. Brendan, can we... Jarno Trulli, yes. Pastor Maldonado. Oh, here we go. He's off again. Aaron Gilliard is a better... No. Mr. Bois, just zip it. Just no, zip, zip. Nissan Formula E driver. John Herb is not a better driver than Hookster. Gary Babb is a better driver. No, let's not talk about him. Search up John Herb. Oh, hang on a minute then. Yorkshire Oliver Rowland. John Herb. Never heard of him. Oh, look, there's Rebecca Donaldson again. Being a model. With lots of bikini. Any more bikini shots? Purely for research. There is Rebecca Donaldson. Once again, being a model. Yes, in a bikini. Carlos. God, you know what? I think that deserves a round of applause for Carlos Sainz, to be honest. Well done, Carlos. Well done indeed. Yes. Well done. Now you see why he's got so much form this year. Anyway, who are we looking at? I've forgotten now. John Herb. All right. Am I going to like this or not? Never heard of him. John Herb. John Herb. Wikipedia. Citations. What? John Allen Herb is an American former race car owner, driver in the IndyCar Racing League and ARCA, and convicted... Oh, okay. Yes, yes, okay. I can't actually say that word on YouTube. Wowzers. I've never heard of him, and that's good. Yeah, we won't read that bit out, everyone, because we are live on YouTube right now. In fact, what I shall do, because obviously people want some analogy of context, because I don't even know who this guy is or was, so let me just read it out to myself. Okay, yeah, right. Let's get back then, shall we, to my favourite part. Yes, there she is, everyone. Rebecca Donaldson. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Very nice. She's a model, don't you know? A model, yes, a model. God, I tell you what, women, they'll be the death of me. They really will be. Oh, look, there's more shots of. I think we should wrap up the stream there. Thanks everyone so much for watching. She's a model. She's a model. I do like a model. Oh, God. There we go. Anyway, let's go back to the chat before we degenerate this stream into God knows what. Yorkshireman Oliver Rowland, yes. There were more overtakes in Monaco's Formula E this year than the F1 races in the past 5 years. Wow, really? I did not know that. At least that is what I read. Probably not. You forgot your Taylor Swift quote. Oh no, we don't want to go there, do we? No. That's what Taylor Swift said to John Cleese on, I think it was the Graham Norton show, I think it was, when he was talking about cats, and he said, yes, they're insipid, just like women. And, yes, I almost spat my tea out when he said that, because he's right. But I have to say, her reaction to that was classic as well, when she went, oh no, we don't want to go there, do we? See, there's another thing, you see, you can always, there's a world of difference between pretending you're a sexist pig and actually being a sexist pig, because everyone thinks that John Cleese is, but that's not the case at all. He was joking. He's not like that in real life. He was joking, but yeah, it's great to see. John Cleese is a better driver than, yes. Jesse McFadden says, okay. Jess McFadden is yes, she is. Right, okay. Let's get back before we finish the stream, which we've got to finish it in a moment because we're almost out of time. Let's get back to Rowan Atkins. Yes, Rowan Atkins, Dave's crush. Stop it, Will. Okay, she is not my crush whatsoever. I don't even like the woman. Can't even remember how to spell her name. Oh, look. Just leave it now, okay? Leave it, okay? No, it's no. No. Let's save that one for later, shall we? There you go. But no, absolutely not. No, I can't stand a woman. She's horrible. Yes. Oh, look, feminist fight. Feminist. I hate feminists. Feminist. Look at that. Look at all that feminist. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Let's continue. Jesus Christ. Hannah Atkinson. No, I don't believe that, Lionel Plessy. No, especially when he bashed his car with a bush. Yes, classic TV moment, that one. Bashing his car. I warned you! Search up Natalie Pinkford in her ITV. Oh, here we go. What is this? Is this F1 Games PlayStation or the Perth TV channel? It's a Perth TV channel, really, isn't it? Yes. Get off the computer. Lionel Plessy. That's a brilliant quote, and you're right. Yes, get off the computer, he says. But before we do that, let's search for Natalie Pinkham in her ITV race suit. Natalie Pinkham ITV race suit. I doubt if it's going to come. Oh, is that one? Is that the one? Is that the one you're on about, Will? Is that the one, Natalie Pinkham in a ITV race suit? No. Yes, we might have to save that one for later as well because it's almost the weekend. That's what used to happen in my local barber shop, you know. Yes, that was the famous quote after you had your haircut. It was something for the weekend, sir. Something for yes. I won't tell you what that something was. I'll let you use your imagination to work that out. But yes, anyway, there you go. Right, let's for God's sake get off this. Because you aren't a perv or anything, Dave. It's Dave Station. Yeah, it's Dave Station. Oh my Dave. Did she even work for ITV, says Plants? But I don't know, did she? I can't remember. Anyway, let's just name this channel F1 Horny Station and we have it done. I've got the wrong woman. I'll leave you to look at who it was. Oh, okay. Louise Goodman. Yeah. Oh, Louise. Oh, for God's sake. Will you stop doing this, lads? Stop doing it now. I don't want to look these people. Louise Goodman. Louise Goodman. ITV race suit. Just look. Just leave it. Have I spelled? I think I spelled her name wrong, but it should come up. Okay. Which one is it, Will? Because you obviously know which one it is. Come on. I can't. Where's her ITV? Is that it? No, that's not it, is it? ITV race suit. Come on. No, there's not a bad one over there with a nice, nice white shirt on. I always like a nice white shirt. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh no, there she is, looking nice and old. Just how I like them these days. Nice and old. Yes, Louis. That's a nice picture. I like that one. Might have to save that for later as well. Yes. I can't find the. There's Murray Walker. I can't find one with a ITV race, but there's the look. There's a vet there now. That yes. Now yes. Yes, that's I like. Yes, I approve of that one as well. Yes. But yes, there you go. Louise Goodman. Very nice. But anyway, let's, for God's sake, just stop it now. Just stop it. Hookster Station. I'm not Will. Don't give him any more ideas. I'm sure she wore one once, or he will start as well and won't survive the night. She might have worn one in the 90s, maybe 1997. I know James Allen did. Nice and old. Yeah, that's how I like him these days. Nice and old. Yes. Unfortunately, once you get older, you do well. If you're a normal person, you do sort of tend to be attracted to your age range. So I'm starting to like the 55-year-old woman now. Yes, she's starting to look very, very attractive to me. Don't get me wrong. I do like the Rebecca Donaldson, Carlos Sainz girlfriend pictures. Obviously, that's very nice for to look at. But talking purely as a trying to find a relationship kind of thing, I'm really getting into the 55-year-olds now at the moment. Yes, they are really floating my boat. It has to be said. She was a wily old fox, yes. Georgie Thompson. Look up George. Dave. Bloody hell, now Dave's giving such noise ruining motorsport. So the mid-50s now, Dave. Yes, the mid-50s. It's finally reached me. Well, I've got another 10 months before I actually reach the mid-50s, yes. But she is the way to go. I would look up Susie Perry, but I've already got about 100 pictures of her already on my computer. Yes, from her early days when she was doing the the motorbike thingies. Yes, so yes, lots of pictures of her already. So yes, Georgie Thompson. I've heard of Georgie Thompson. I don't think I've ever looked her up. This is purely for research. Georgie Thompson. Georgie Thompson. Yeah, I remember seeing her, but she works for Sky, doesn't she? Yeah, I think she does. That's probably why I don't see her, because she's on Sky Sports. There you go. I can see her. I'll just make myself a little bit smaller. That's what she said. Yeah, I can see. Look, it's a Sky Sports in the background, so that's why I've heard of her, but yes, I haven't seen her. Let's have a look. And yeah, that looks like this one looks. Oh, very nice. Yes, we like that one. Yes, that's one of Dave's favourites. We might have to press the save button for that one. There you go. Yes, Georgie Thompson. Yes, lovely. She looks like she. Let's have a look at, because that one looks very. Yeah, she looks like she's getting on a little bit. She looks like she's getting on. Let's do a little Georgie. Try to spell it right, Dave. For God's sake, Georgie Thompson. Hey, let's put that, because she looks like she looks like. Oh, 46. Yes, that's just how I like them. Yes, 46. Yeah. Yes, lovely. 40. Yes, now that one's that's definitely going to be added to the collection. That one. Yes, we like that one. 46. Yes, that's a perfect age for a 55-year-old. Yes, 46. I like that one. Yes, very much indeed. Well, for God's sake, stop it, everyone. Stop it now. Look, I can't keep. I'll be saving these photos all night. You two are animals. Look up, no. Oh, for God's sake. Look up Lee Mackenzie. I've already got a lot of pictures of Lee Mackenzie. Thank you. Susie Perry had a long career. I remember her doing MotoGP on BBC One, The Gadget Show. She left the BBC then came back to replace Jake Humphrey on the F1. Look up Nikki Shields. Then once BBC lost the F1, she came back to do the Moto Grand Prix. Georgie Thompson used to be a commentator, yes. Georgie Ansley is her name. Oh, she's got married, has she? Boo! Look up Renee Gracie. Look up... No, I'm not looking up Bianca Bustamante. His reaction. Wow, 46. Nice and old. Look at Ariana. I am just gonna, because Ariana. I have to say, I do like Ariana Bravo very much indeed. Purely just to look at. Obviously, she's far too young. Have we got an age? Because I think she's only in a. Oh, 28. Yeah, that's the step away, Dave. Step away. But to look at, very nice indeed. There you go, Rihanna Bravo. Yes, that looks like a nice one, doesn't it? Yes, we'll have that one. There you go. Yes, that's a favourite. I do happen to like the body shape as well. That's a personal preference of mine. Yes, big. I like them big. I sound like Benny Hill on the not Benny Hill. Well, it was Benny Hill, but it was oh God, I can't remember his name. Yes, it is Benny Hill. Idiot. I sound like Benny Hill on the Italian Job. Yeah, I like my women big. But yes, that's a personal preference. But yes, very nice, to look at. Very nice to look at. But unfortunately, way outside my age range. But very nice to look at. Yes, well done. But joking aside, just for a moment, let's be serious. I am very impressed, actually, with her presenting on the Channel 4 coverage. They don't seem to have her on very often, which is a bit of a shame. But when she is on it, she seems very knowledgeable about Formula One, and she seems to have a genuine interest in the sport, which, as you know, a lot of these TikTokers don't seem to have these days. They have no interest. But she genuinely seems... I have looked at her profile, not for any pervy reasons. I just looked because I wanted to look at her... You're all going to laugh at this now, aren't you? Credentials. No, stop sniggering. Not those credentials. I wanted to look at her experience, and she has got a lot of experience in sort of like journalism, and not so much Formula One, but motorsport in general. She has got a lot of experience. So she isn't one of these TikTok girls who just, makes a few TikTok videos, gets discovered with, a couple of million views, and then, oh, yes, let's work for WTF1. Anna Atkinson. She's not one of those. No, she has got real, and I do believe, I remember reading her bio, she's got a couple of degrees as well. So she's actually put the work in. Unlike some of the others, she's put the work in, and as I say, she seems very knowledgeable about stuff to do with Formula One. So I'm very impressed with Ariana Bravo, who's the TV presenter over here in the UK on Channel 4. Anyway, let's move on. Look up Nicole Shitz. No, don't look her up. Marion Yorkshireman, we need you here. Look her up. I think that's enough Dave Station for today. Yes, I think so too. 28. Look up Martin. No, look. Abby Pullin. Look up. I heard that Ariana is going to be presenting the highlights of the Canadian Grand Prix for Channel 4. Nice. As I say, purely from a different perspective, I'm still maintaining that I've looked at her bio and she has got a lot of experience in motorsport, and she's come up, and I'm pretty sure she's got a couple of degrees, so she's not one of these TikTok girls. She's got real history and knowledge of the sport, and if you listen to her speaking, you can tell that just shines through. So I'm very impressed that she is there at Channel 4. So well done, Channel 4, for hiring a decent person, not a bloody ex-YouTuber or a TikToker to doing the job. Look up Naomi. Oh, God. Naomi Schiff. Do I have to? Right, so let's just put into a little bit of perspective here. This young lady here, Ariana Bravo, as I've just said, really like. This one, I can't bloody stand. Naomi Schiff. Now, obviously, she's on Sky. I don't get Sky TV, so thankfully, I don't have to listen to her. But I tell you, no, just absolute does nothing for me. Does nothing for me whatsoever. Let's just go to. Has she got any? They've all got provocative shots, haven't they? Oh, here's one. Is that her in a bikini? Yeah. There you go. No, nothing, lads. Nothing. Just doesn't do a thing for me. No. Sorry. No. Look, I'm not even going to save that one. No, because I just can't stand her. No. Personality-wise, doesn't do it for me. Just doesn't do it for me. So there you go. It's a big no for Naomi Schiff. Look, oh God. Naomi Schiff is not hot. No, she's not. She's, there's just nothing there, really. Ren Grace. Oh, God. She has become so lame. She's a Hamilton nut hugger. I can't blame you, Dave. I can't stand Naomi Schiff. No. What about Jessica Hawkins? Let's have a look at Jessica Hawkins. Let's see if she. If I've spelt it right. Probably haven't. Jessica. Now, yeah, she's all right. Yep. Once again, way too young for me. But to look at the pictures, yeah, that's all right. I can do that. Yes, it's not a problem. Not a problem. But yeah, she looks all right. Have they got any? They've usually got something provocative somewhere, some sort of swimsuit or whatever. But no, I think she's keeping it real. Actually, she's keeping it modest. I can't see any sort of saucy shots here. I can't see any bikinis. I mean, there's one there, but you wouldn't exactly say, no, she's keeping it. That's not Naomi. Oh God, bloody Schiff in the background. Look at that. But no, look, see, she's keeping it real. She's keeping it real, lads. She's not using her femininity to gain popularity like that one is. See, she's keeping it real. Okay. And you can do that as a woman. You can, yes, and I applaud it. Yes, she's just showing me there that if I say anything bad, she's going to kick 7 bells of crap out of me as well. There you go. So yeah, she's brilliant. Jessica Hawkins, absolutely brilliant. So looking at that, the sort of is that one really, isn't it? That's about as raunchy as it gets, and I like that. I think that's great. think that's great. I'm just seeing if there's any... No, I can't see anything else. No, I approve. I approve. I approve. Oh, here we go. Right, this is the last... Stop. Right, this is the last one. Ren Gracie, is it? Ren Gracie. Ren Gracie. Right, this is the last one because I've got to go. Bloody hell, I've been on here. Right. Renee Gre... Have I got the spelling right? It doesn't really matter. It should come up anyway. Is that her? OnlyFans? Are you kidding me? Oh God. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we used to call in the 80s as a trollop. Yes, that is a trollop in the highest of order. Yes. Yes. There you go. That is someone who's not hiding her sexuality whatsoever. Yes. OnlyFans. Oh God. Yes. What is she then? An OnlyFans motorsport driver? Oh my God, she is she? Oh, are you serious? Racing driver who became adult star Renee Gracie asks fans if they do a lap with... Oh, please. Oh, that is just... Oh, that is just... unfortunately, tattoos, not a fan. Not a fan. I don't like tattoos. Not on a lady. They just look wrong. They just look wrong. Couple in the right place, yes. Little tiny ones. I don't mind those, but I mean, look, it's just... No. She literally looks like a prison guard in that picture, doesn't she? You know, she looks like a prison guard. You wouldn't want to mess with that, would you? No, it's just wrong. It's just no. I think that's probably the best one out of all of them. I think yes, I think that's probably the best one. That's my personal favourite anyway. We might have to just have to save that one for later. Yes, but all the others just, oh my God, trashy nonsense, really, isn't it? Trashy nonsense. No, don't like that at all. Renee Grace. Oh my God. Oh my God. Found someone for you to support OnlyFans. Thought you liked prison guards. Anna Atkinson. Right, okay. I think we're done because I'm out of time anyway. It's 1:49. So thanks so much for joining me in whatever this stream was tonight. I've no idea. There was me at the start of it trying to buy a lawnmower for my mother. And I ended up talking about an OnlyFans porn star. That's a real sort of dichotomy, isn't it? Mum, I got your lawnmower. Jesus. Well, you get it all on Hookster Talks, yes. And you certainly wouldn't get this on the However channel. Thank God you wouldn't get this on the However channel. So anyway, I'm sorry I haven't got time for the quiz tonight, Mr. Bois. I've gone way past my time. It's gone 11 o'clock and I've got neighbours next door, so they'll be going to sleep. So I'm afraid we'll have to be back next week for the quiz. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me tonight. Mr. Bois, Will F1 Gaming, Champ 92 was in there as well. Who else did we have? Plynal Plessy, thank you, sir, for joining me tonight as well. Did I say Champ 92? I think I did. But I'll just say anyway, just scrolling back up, see who else we had. In the chat, we had... I think Matthew was in there as well, wasn't he? I've lost him. Where are you, Matt? Oh, it's there's so many messages, it won't let me scroll up anymore. But I know Matt was in there, and I think Polish Eddie was in there right at the start. I think he was as well. Anyway, if I've forgotten anyone, I apologise profusely. Yes, I apologise profusely, but it won't let me scroll up anymore because the chat has run out. The disc against Alva always. You know I'm going to do it. Screw the neighbours, says Bois. I would do, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be possible. You're the legend for that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Champion. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome as always. And join me again tomorrow when I shall be on. It's Chatham. They'll all be off their heads anyway. That's true. That's very true. But anyway, yeah, join me tomorrow when I shall be back here. Probably about midnight-ish UK time, something like that, for the beautiful new game called F1 24 from EA Sports. It's in the game, and Codemasters. Join me for that. I can't wait. I'm really excited to be playing a Formula 1 game again, because it's been ages. It's been absolutely ages. No, actually, it was last night. Yes. But yes, join me for that. And no quiz, unsubscribe. You're not going to unsubscribe. No, he's not going to unsubscribe. He loves me too much. Thank you so much for you two. Keep racing for life. Thanks, champ. Thanks very much. And thanks to Mr. Bois. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of quizzes. There's plenty of weeks left before the end of the season. And I hope to be here every week until the season finishes, in fact. So, yes, and we are getting a little bit low on questions now, but there's still plenty left, and we will have the quiz back next week. What I'll do next week is I'll do extra time for the quiz because we haven't done it this week. So we'll have an extra long quiz of about 20 questions. There you go. 20 questions for you next week. So anyway, thanks everyone. From me, Will, help my calls here. I think Will's fallen asleep by now. It's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock gone. Anyway, thanks from me and Mr. TB the Bear. TB the Bear. Yes, everyone's favourite bear. As I say, I'll be back tomorrow for more F1 24. So join me then. And thanks, everyone. Thanks to Mr. Bois and Champ 92 and everyone else. And I'll catch you in the next